Good afternoon, everyone. We are the reporters today that discuss the K-12 curriculum. But before that, we should know our lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to describe the K-12 curriculum implemented by the Department of Education, describe the salient features of the K-12 curriculum, outline the implementation of K-12 curriculum, and cite important preventions in Republic Act 10533 or Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. First, what is K-12? The K-12 programs covers kindergarten and 12 years of basic education. K means kindergarten and 12 years of basic education, which is 6 years of primary education, grade 1 to grade 6, 4 years of junior high school, grade 7 to 10, and 2 years for senior high school, grade 11 to 12. These programs aims to provide sufficient time for mastery of concepts and skills, develop lifelong learners, and prepare graduates for teaching education, middle-level skills development, employment, and entrepreneurship. This chart represents the K-12 program guide. In kindergarten, students will learn number, alphabet, colors, and shapes. In grade 1 to 10, students in grade 1 to 10 of K-12 curriculum in the Philippines will experience an enhanced, context-based, and inspired progression learning curriculum with the following subject: Mother Tongue, Filipino, English, Mathematics, Science, EP, ESP, Music, Arts, Physical Education, Health, EPP, and TLE. In grade 11 to 12, core curriculum of the K-12 curriculum in the Philippines will be taught along with a specific strand chosen by the student: General Academic Strand or GAS, Science, Technology, Engineering, Mathematics or STEM, UMS, and TVL. K-12 program covers 12 years basic of education with the following K stages: kindergarten to grade 3, grade 4 to grade 6, grade 7 to 10 junior high school, grade 11 to 12 or senior high school. The term curriculum refers to the lessons and academic that students will be able to taught in a school or in a specific course or program. The purpose of K-12 curriculum in the Department of Education is to create a functional basic system that will produce productive and responsible citizens equipped with the essential learning and employment. K-12 program guide, as said earlier, kindergarten, grade 1 to 10, and grade 11 to 12.
Let's proceed to salient features of the K-12 curriculum. First, we have strengthening early childhood education or universal kindergarten. Every Filipino child has the success to early childhood education through universal kindergarten at 5 years. Children start schooling and are given the means to slowly adjust to formal education. In kindergarten, students learn alphabet numbers, shapes, and colors through games, songs, and dances in their mother tongue. Research shows that children who underwent kindergarten have better completion rates than those who did not. Children who complete a standard-based kindergarten program are better prepared for primary education. Education for children in early years lays the foundation for lifelong learners and for the total development of a child. These early years of a human being, from 0 to 6 years, are the most critical period when the brain grows to at least 60 to 70% of adult size. In kindergarten, students learn the alphabet numbers, shapes, and colors through games, songs, and dances in their mother tongue. Second, we have making the curriculum relevant to learners. So, this approach recognizes that students engage more effectively in their education when they can relate it to their own experience and interest. When we say contextualization, involves connecting the curriculum to real-world contexts and situations that are meaningful to the students, while enhancement refers to enriching the curriculum by incorporating diverse perspectives, interdisciplinary approaches, and interactive learning experience. For example, activities, songs, poems, stories, and illustration are based on local culture, history, and reality. This makes the lesson relevant to the learner and easy to understand. Discussions and issues such as disaster risk reduction, climate change, adoption, and information and communication technology or ICT are included in the enhanced curriculum. So, through this contextualization and enhancement, students become active participants in their education, fostering deeper understanding and appreciation for the subject they are studying. Third, we have the building proficiency through language mother tongue based multilingual education. So, mother tongue based multi-education is a key feature of the K-12 curriculum. This approach recognizes the importance of using the mother tongue or local language as a medium instruction used during the early years education. So, mother tongue based multilingual education aims to enhance students' cognitive and linguistic development by starting their education in language they are familiar with. So, students are able to learn best through their first language, their mother tongue. Aside from the mother tongue, English and Filipino are taught as subjects starting grade 11 with a focus on oral fluency. From grade 4 to 6. English and Filipino are gradually introduced as languages of instruction. Both will become primary language of instruction in junior high school and senior high school. Fourth, we have ensuring integrated and seamless learning or spiral progression. So, subjects are taught from simplest concept to more complicated concept through grade level in spiral progression. This approach involves revisiting and deepening concepts and skills across grade levels. It ensures a cohesive and interconnected learning experiences, building upon prior knowledge and fostering a deeper understanding. Spiral progression also encourages interdisciplinary thinking and the integration of different subjects. As early as elementary, students gain knowledge in areas such as biology, geometry, earth science, chemistry, and algebra. This ensures a mastery of knowledge and skills after each level. Number 5 is gearing up from the future developed Filipino or senior high school. Senior high school is 2 years of specialized upper secondary education. Students may choose of specialization based on the aptitudes, interests, and school capacity. These features emphasize the development of a well-rounded individual who possesses strong Filipino values, critical thinking skills, and global perspectives. So this choice of career track will define the content of the subject students will take in grade 11 and 12. Senior high school students fall under either the core curriculum or specific tracks. Each student in senior high school can choose among the 3 tracks, either academic, technical, vocational, and livelihood, and sports and arts. So, we are here the core curriculum. There are 7 learning areas under the core curriculum. These are language literature, communication, mathematics, philosophy, natural science, and social science. Current content from general education subjects are embedded in the senior high school. In tracks, each student in senior high school can choose among 3 tracks: academic, technical, vocational, livelihood or TVL, and sports and arts. In academic tracks includes 3 strands: business, accountancy, management or BAM, humanities, education, social science, health, and science, technology, engineering, mathematics or STEM. TVET, Technical Vocational Education and Training National Certificate. After finishing grade 10, a student can obtain certificates of competency or COC or National Certificate Level 1 or NC1 after finishing a technical vocational livelihood track in grade 12. A student may obtain a national or certificate level 2 NC2. So number 6, nurturing the holistically developed Filipino college and livelihood readiness led sensory skills. After going through kindergarten, the enhanced elementary junior high school curriculum, and a specialized senior high program, every K-12 graduate will be ready to go into different paths, may it be further education, employment, or entrepreneurship. So nurturing holistically development Filipino is a key focus on the K-12 curriculum. These features aims to cultivate well-rounded individuals who possess the necessary knowledge, skills, and attitude for success in various pathways. The curriculum emphasizes college and career readiness, providing students with a strong foundation in academic subjects while also incorporating technical and vocational education. So information, media, and technology skills. Information skills include finding, evaluation, and using the most relevant and reliable information. Media skills are talents and knowledge areas related to design, creative production, and communication. Technical skills are all the abilities that help you interact with the digital world around you. So learning and innovative skills is develop critical thinking and an openness to adapt that will serve our students in the classroom. And effective communication skills is a key factor to ensure that a situation is resolved in a respectful manner. Life and career skills, the ability to navigate the complex life and work environments in the globally competitive information. So let's proceed to curriculum guide. Elementary and kindergarten, the kindergarten curriculum framework or KCF draws from the goals of the K-12 Philippine Basic Education Curriculum Framework and adopts the general principles of the National Early Learning Framework or NELF. Kindergarten learners need to have a smooth transition to the content-based curriculum of grade 1 through 12. Grade 1 to 10, students in grade 1 to 10 will experience an enhanced context-based and spiral progression learning curriculum with the following subjects. Subjects, we have the mother tongue, Filipino, English, mathematics, science, arling panlipunan, education sa pagpakatao, music, arts, physical education, health, education pang tahanan at pangkabuhayan or technology and livelihood education. In senior high school or grade 11 to 12, senior high school is 2 years of specialized upper secondary education. Students may choose a specialization based on aptitude, interest, and school capacity. The choice of career track will define the content of the subject and students will take in grades 11 and 12. So the core curriculum subject there are 7 learning areas under the core curriculum: languages, literatures, communication, mathematics, philosophy, natural science, and social science. First, we have oral communication. Second, reading and writing. Third, communication at pananaliksik sa wika at kulturang Filipino. 21st century literature from the Philippines and the world. Contemporary Philippine arts from the regions. Media and information literacy. General mathematics, statistics and probability. Earth and life science. Physical science, introduction to philosophy of the human person, pambugad sa filosofiya ng tao, physical education and health, personal development or pansariling kaunlaran, and earth science. Applied track subjects. First, English for academic and professional purposes. Practical research 1, practical research 2, Filipino sa piling larangan, empowerment technologies for the strand, entrepreneurship, inquiries, investigate, and immersion. For the specialized subjects, we have accountancy, business and management, humanities and social science strand, science, technology, engineering and mathematics, and general academic strands. So, these plans were reviewed by the separate team and finalized upon consultation with other stakeholders. First, we have classroom. DepEd has built 66,813 classrooms from 2010 to 2013. There are 33,608 classrooms completed and undergoing in 2014. As of DepEd is planning to establish 5,899 senior high school nationwide. As of June 22 to 2015, DepEd has issued provisional permits to 847 private schools that offer senior high school in 2016. Teachers from 2010 to 2014, DepEd has filled 128,105 new teachers' items. DepEd is targeting 2 kinds of teachers: those who will teach the core subject and those who will teach the specialized subject per track. DepEd will hire 37,000 teachers for senior high school for 2016 alone. For the curriculum, the K-12 curriculum is strands and competence-based. It is inclusive and built around the needs of the learners and the community. The curriculum is done and is available on the DepEd website. It is the first time in history that the entire curriculum is digitized and made. For the private senior high school, there are 2,847 private schools cleared to offer senior high school as of June 22, 2015. So let's proceed to outline the implementation of K-12 curriculum. First, we have the challenges of K-12 program upon its importance. This implementation, conducted by Comblaser 2016, aimed at identifying and investigating the practices of if underlying problem along with its implementation with an end of determining the teacher's best practice to come up more effective implementation if the senior high school. Second, we have the perspective of teachers, students, and parents on the implementation of curriculum. So this goal of implementing the K-12 basic education program is to create a functional basic system that will produce productive and responsible citizens equipped with the essential learning and employment. Third, we have the recommendation created to address the problems under implementation of K-12 program. K-12 curriculum in the Philippines is under a series of observations. Different of the details in this curriculum are to test its importance in the system. For number 4, recommendation. The full implementation of K-12 showed unprecedented change for Philippines education shaped by aggressive reform measures from within.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Flordicanti Geography reporter in this group. My report is Republic Act number 10533, Enhanced BC 2013. Section 1. Short title. This act shall be known as the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. Section 2. Declaration of Policy. The state shall establish, maintain, and support as complete, educate, an integrated system of education relevant to needs of the people, the country, and society at large. For this purpose, the state shall create a functional basic education system that will develop productive and responsible citizen equipped with the essential competency, skills, and values for both lifelong learning and employment. In order to achieve this, the state shall Section 3. Basic education. Basic education is intended to meet basic learning needs which provides the foundation of which subsequent learning can be it encompassed. Kindergarten, elementary, and secondary education, as well as alternative learning system for out of school learning and those with special needs. Section 4. Enhanced Basic Education Program. The Enhanced Basic Education Program encompassed at least 1 year of kindergarten education, 6 years of elementary education, and 6 years of secondary education. In the sequence, secondary education include 4 years of junior high and 2 years of senior high education. Kindergarten education shall means on a 1 year of preparatory education for children at least 5 years old of prerequisite for grade 1. Section 5. Curriculum Development. The DepEd shall formulate the design and details of this enhanced basic education curriculum. It shall work with the Commission of Higher Education to scrap the harmonized basic and tertiary curricula for the global competitiveness of Filipino graduates, to ensure college readiness and to avoid remedial and duplication of basic education and skills development authority. It's called TISDA. To achieve an effective enhanced basic education curriculum, the developed shall undertake consultation with other national government agency and the other stakeholder, including but not limited to the Department of Labor and Employment, or DOLE, the Professional Regulation Commission, or PRC, the Private of Public Schools Association, the National Student Organization, the National Teacher Organization, the Parents Teachers Association, and the Chamber of Commerce commerce on matters affecting the concerned stakeholder, the DepEd shall adhere to follow the standard of principle in developing the enhanced basic education curriculum. The curriculum shall be learning centered, inclusive of development shall appreciate. Letter B, the curriculum shall be relevant, responsive, and research-based. Letter C, the curriculum shall be cultural sensitive. Letter D, the curriculum shall be contextualized and global. Letter E, the curriculum shall use pedagogical approach that are constructivist, inquiry-based, reflective, collaborative, and integration. Letter F, the curriculum shall adhere to the principles and framework of mother tongue based multilingual education, which start where the learning are formed with the already new proceed from the new to the unknown instructional materials. Incapable teachers to implement the MTB or MLE curriculum shall be available. Letter G, the curriculum shall use the spiral progression approach to ensure mastery of knowledge and skills after each level. And letter H, the curriculum shall be flexible enough to enable and allow schools to localize and indigenize and enhance the basics of this respective educational and social context. Letter Section 6, Curriculum Consultative Committee. There shall be created an curriculum consultative committee chaired by the DepEd secretary or his and her duly 30 representative, and which member composed of but not limited to a representative each from the CHED, TISDA, the DOLE, the PRC, the Department of Science and Technology or DOST, and a representative from the business chamber such as the Information Technology Business, Process Outsourcing Industry Association, duly 30 representative, and which member composed of but not limited to a representative each from the CHED, TISDA, the DOLE, the PRC, the Department of Science and Technology or DOST, and a representative from the business chamber such as the Information Technology Business, Process Outsourcing Industry Association. The consultative committee shall oversee the review and evaluation of the implementation of the basic education curriculum as may recommended to the DepEd, the formulation of necessary refinement in the curriculum. Section 7. Teacher education and training. To ensure the enhanced basic education program meet the demand for quality teachers and schools leader, the DepEd and the CHED, in collaboration with relevant partners in government, academy, industry, and non-government organization, shall con- conduct teachers education and training programs as specified. Letter E, in service training on contain and product. G, current department teachers shall be returned to meet the content and performance standards of the new to K-12 curriculum. The department shall ensure the private education institution shall be given the opportunity to avail of such training. Letter B, training on new teachers, new graduates of the current teachers education curriculum shall undergo additional training upon hiring to upgrade these skills to the content standards of the new curriculum. Furthermore, the the child ay the child is in coordination with curriculum offered in this teacher education institution will meet necessary quality standards for new teachers, duly recognized organization. Organization acting as TILs or TILS, in coordination with the DepEd, the, the CHID, and other relevant stakeholder shall ensure that the curriculum of this organization meet the necessary quality standards for training teachers. Letter C, training training of school leadership, superintendent, principals, subject area coordinator, and this instructional schools leader shall likewise undergo workshop and training to enhance their skills of this their role as academic, administrative, and community labor leaders. Henceforth, such professional development programs as those state shall be initially and conducted regularly throughout the school years to upgrading of teachers' skills. Section 8, hiring of graduates of science, math, statistics, engineering, and other specialists in subject with a shortage of qualified application, technical, vocational course, and higher education institution faculty, notwithstanding the provision of section 26, 27, and 28 of Republic Act number 78, 36. Otherwise, now as the Philippine Teachers Professionalization Act of 1994, the DepEd and private education institution shall hire as many by relevant to the particular subject. Section 9, career guidance and counseling advocacy. The proper the properly guide the students in choosing the career tracks that the pursue. The deep in coordination with the DOLE, the TISDA, and the trade shall regularly conduct career advocacy activities for secondary level students. Now, notwithstanding provin- provisions of Section 27 Republic Act number 9258. Otherwise, now as the Guidance and Counseling Act of 2004, Career and Employment Guidance Counselor who are not registered and licensed guidance counselor shall be allowed to conduct career advocacy activities to secondary level students of the school where they are currently employed, provided that they undergo a training program to be developed or accredited by the DepEd.
Section 10. Expansion of e-GASP beneficiaries. The benefits accorded by the Public Act number 8545 or the Expanded Government Assistance to Students and Teachers in Private Education Act shall be extended to qualified students under the Enhanced Basic Education. The DepEd shall engage the services of private education, institution, and non-DepEd schools offering school, senior high school through the programs under Republic Act 8545 and the other financial arrangements formulated by the Department of Education and the principles of public-private partnerships. Section 11. Appropriations. The Secretary of Education shall include the department program, the operational of the Enhanced Basic Education Program, the initial funding which shall be charged against the current appropriations of the DepEd, thereafter the amount necessary for the continued implementation of the Enhanced Basic Education Program shall be included in the annual General Appropriations Act. Next is the Section 12 Transitory Provisions. The DepEd of the CHED or the TESDA shall formulate the appropriate strategies and mechanisms needs to ensure smooth transition from the existing 10 years basic education cycle to enhance basic education or the K-12 cycle. The strategies may cover changes in physical infrastructure, manpower, organizational, and structural concerns, bridging models linking grade 10 competencies and the entry requirements of the new literacy curricula, and partnerships between the government and the entities. Section 13. Joint Congressional Oversight Committee and the Enhanced Basic Educational Program or the K-12 program. The Oversight Committee shall be composed of 5 members, each from the Senate and from the House of Representatives, including chairs of the committees on education, arts and culture, finance of both houses. The memberships of the committee for every house shall have at least 2 oppositions or monetary members. Next is the Section 14, Mandatory Evaluation and Review. By the end of the school year 2014 and 2015, the DepEd shall conduct a mandatory review and submit a midterm report to Congress as to the status of implementation of the K-12 program in terms of closing following current shortages teachers, classroom books, textbooks, seats, toilets, and other shortages that should be addressed. The DepEd shall include, among others in this midterm report, the following key metrics of access to and quality of the basic education: participate rate, retention rate, national achievement test results, completion rate, teachers' welfare, and training profiles. Next is the Section 15, Commitment to International Benchmarks. The DepEd shall endeavor to increase the per capita spending on the education towards the immediate attainment of international benchmark. Next is the Section 16, Implementing Rules and Regulation. Within 90 days after the effectivity of the Act, the DepEd Secretary, the Chairperson, and the TESDA Director General shall promulgate the rules and regulations needed to the implementation of this Act. Next is the Section 17, Separability Clause. If any provisions of this Act is held invalid or unconstitutional, the same shall not effective the validity and effectively of the other provisions hereof. Next is the Section 18, Repealing Clause. Pertinent provision of Batas Pambansang sa 233 or the Education Act of 1982, Republic Act Number 9155 or the Governance of Basic Education. Section 19, Effectively Clause. This act shall take effect 15 days after the publication in the official gazette in our 2 newspaper of general circulation. Thank you, everyone.